Hello everyone, welcome back to Build and Repair and Restore. Thanks for watching, hope you guys enjoy the content. If you do, make sure you give us a like, don't forget to subscribe, and you can also join the channel for exclusive content.
Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video. It is 9:30 and it's already 26 degrees, so nice hot morning. As usual, I am at the quarry now, and I'm going to be picking up some sand for me to do the screeding in the shower. So I'm going to be picking up a bag of sand. You might have seen in previous videos how the sand situation is here, how you get your aggregates. You have to literally go to a quarry. There's no sort of like pre-bagged aggregates. You either come in and get a dumper load or a truck or whatever, or you can get it in bags. You bring in these sort of like flour bags. They're sort of these sort of matted flour bags, large flour bags. They're really big, really heavy when they're full anyway. So I've got one with me. I was only able to get one. I've got to go to a bakery, which I did this morning. I bought them. Apparently they sell them at the quarry as well, which I wasn't aware of, but good thing I did pick one up because they said they haven't got any in. So basically I've got to go now. I've just gone to the sales office, got a ticket. I've got to drive in through the quarry, go onto drive onto a weight, a scale, sorry. They record the weight of the car, then I drive into the quarry, get my sand, how many bags or whatever I want, fill it in the car, then I drive back, go back on the scale. They minus the weight from the first measurement, and then that's the weight that they calculate. That's how they calculate the weight of sand that you've got on your truck or your bags or whatever. And then I go to the sales office again and I pay. So it's a bit long-winded, but that's how the system is. So yeah, they give me the ticket. I'm about to drive through the barrier. I'll see if I can get any footage in the quarry. I'll try. And I've only got one bag, as I said. Fill it up and then head off to the job, try and get this shower screeded today. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's video, and if you like this one as well, give us a like, subscribe to the channel as well if you already haven't. So see you in a second. All right guys, so I'm in the quarry. Straight ahead is the scale. I'm gonna drive on the scale and they're gonna weigh, and then I go get my sand. That's probably the sand that I want there. I'm just getting one bag, as I said, so I won't be here very long. But yeah, let's see how this process works out. So I'm just going to drive on the scale here and then I'll get weighed. Okay guys, so I'm right at the mound of sand. I've got to load this myself. Luckily I've got a shovel here with me. I've got to load this up and then go back round on the scale, weigh myself, then pay. Right guys, so this is my sand. This is what I'll be using. Fill up this bag, put it in a car, and I'm done. Okay guys, so I've loaded up and just waiting for my turn to go on the scales. So once this truck goes forward and he's been weighed, then I'll go on the scale, weigh again, go back to the see the lady in there, get my ticket, then go back and pay for it, and then I can exit the quarry. All right guys, all done. I am really surprised at how cheap that was. So basically it worked out in the end. So I went in on the scale at 2,390 pounds. That was the car. That's me outside of the car. And after I put the bag in, it was 2,510. So 120 pounds was the bag of sand, and I had to lift that in the back of the car on my own. So 120 pounds of sand cost me, and I think that's somewhere about 50 kg, 50 kilograms, so maybe 2 really big bags of sand. That came to $5.17. I was actually surprised. I thought it would be more than that. So that's about £1.50. It's about £1.50 for 120 bags of sand from the quarry. So I guess it's a lot cheaper getting it from the quarry, but hey, not bad at all, not bad. So anyway, I'm all loaded up. I've got to pick up a bag of cement as well, a toilet seat to replace on that toilet, and I think I need some other pipe fittings for the and the waste for the shower. So I'm going to pick that up now, and then I can start work. Alright guys, so this is what I'm doing today, plumbing and screeding. So as I said before, there's just a hole there which is where the water used to exit through a metal pipe, which is going to get removed. I'm going to use the same hole, put some new PVC 1.5 inch pipe. Then I'm probably going to put this 45 here, which will run to this, it's going to be glued together, will run to this trap, sort of here. I have to dig this and bury this down lower. Then it's going to have a bit of pipe and this fixed on, which has a thread, and threads onto this. So basically it'll sort of be like this. Obviously it'll be lower down once I've cut a hole and buried this down. Then I will screw this up to the level that it needs to be, and then it will be tiled. So first job of the day will basically be cutting a hole here so I can drop this down and get this low down to that pipe there, a slight slope that way. Okay, so we've gone all the way through. This house is quite old and the concrete slab is not that thick. It's literally, it's almost 4 inches. There's no rebar in it, nothing like that. But this bathroom down below doesn't have a false ceiling and it's all sort of concrete and rough and stuff and needs to be sorted out. So really we can build a false ceiling when I do the bathroom downstairs to cover the hole, and also this will sort of slightly protrude out below this anyway, so I'll be able to build a false ceiling to sort of encase that in, because we need this to get down to the right level, slightly a little bit more down, but otherwise we're in. Bit of pipe here, bit of pipe through there, bit of pipe up here. Put this on here, and then we can screen it. Right, quick update. So good news and bad news. Good news is I've managed to get the pipe out. I'll show you that in a minute. I'm going to replace that with new PVC pipe. There's an old galvanized steel drain pipe that went into a drain sort of thing here in the middle of the bush, so I couldn't really see where the end of it was. So when I got the pipe out and I was sort of trying to yank it out, it was sort of wedged behind the water supply pipe, which is an old galvanized pipe, and it seems that the thread snapped. So I'll show you what I've got to now deal with. Another job for the day, and yeah, it's just how it is sometimes. Right, so that's the hole where the pipe, you can see right in the center there, just underneath that water pipe on the wall. That's where the waste pipe was coming out of the shower, and it came down the wall and it sort of went in the back there, and then it went into some sort of drain there. This is the pipe here. So that's the part that was in the wall that I took out on the shower. It was literally just sort of the end of the pipe was basically sticking in the hole in the shower, and they sort of had cut and opened this, sort of flanged it, and that was all it was. So they went outside. I guess that was to unblock it, and then it just ran down the wall. It wasn't even clipped to the wall or anything, and then it had this elbow, and then it went into some drain. So when I was trying to get it out, this part was sort of wedged in the back of this pipe. So now this is leaking here, so it's sort of movement in it. So I've turned the water supply off because it started spraying water out. I'm about to disconnect this. I'm assuming that it snapped at the thread. If it is, I'm gonna have to get something now and repair this. So I'm about to start taking it apart, and then gonna have to go off to the stores again. Right guys, so I figured out what the issue was, and it's completely broken off now. So basically it snapped on this little nib here. So there was a nib here which was threaded in here, and then it was sort of threaded in to here, so it's sort of broken in there. So that was right here, like that. So all I've got to do is get a little another nib like this and an elbow. Gotta take this old elbow off. So that's the good side of the elbow, and that's the side where it snapped off. So an elbow and the nib. I think this is 3/4 inch, so I'll take this with me to the store and get one and replace this, and then we should be back in business. Alright guys, so I've done all my joints up. I went and got the bits. I've replaced this elbow here, this nipple here, and the union joint. So that's the other end of the union joint that gets screwed onto the inlet pipe, and then this gets married together here, and then I need to feed that to go into the house. Just sort of screw this bit in, screw that bit in, which is the next bit to do, and then hopefully we should have water again. So let's do it now. All right, so we're all done now. You can see new connections are all done. This is the incoming pipe coming up, and then it goes in there and it's tied into the rest of the house from there. So go switch it on now, and hopefully we've got no leaks and we're good to go. Yeah, so we're good. We got no leaks, everything's sealed up nice. We should have water back in the house. Now I can get back on with the shower. First thing I'm gonna do is try and get that waste pipe out there and fit the trap, glue that all together, and then I'm gonna start mixing some sand and cement and screeding that shower. All right guys, so here's the dry fit. You can see all ready to go. I'm ready to glue this up and put in the waste over here at the level that I want it, and then I'm going to do the screed. So basically the idea is the slope will go that way, and then the back will go that way, and it will sort of go that way and that way, so down to that point there. So yeah, let's glue this all up and start getting this screeded. .
I'm just dry fitting this bit because later on I'll take it off and get it cut to the right length. So just put it so I can get it out later on. Right, we got our slopes good to go. Right guys, here we are. This is our new concrete base. So it's raised at about 3 inches or so. This is the outlet here, which is going out the hole. What I do with this now is I give it a little bit of a wiggle and open the hole up a bit. And then take this out. So as you can see, the hole there, and I will put that pipe in later on. When I'm doing the tiling, I'll get it to the right height and then cut the pipe and glue it in. So basically this will end up going inside it. So I opened it up a little bit more. I'm just going to clean up the little cement in the inside, and this will then eventually sit on the pipe, sort of like that, and then obviously it will get tiled up to this level here. So for now I'm going to leave it like that.
Right guys, so here we go. As you can see, that's our waste pipe out here, and obviously got to run that pipe down to the drain. But yeah, the hard bit is done. So that's it for today. I'm going to wrap up now. Right guys, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm off now until next week. So guys, take care of yourselves, have a good weekend, stay blessed, and I'll see you soon. Take care.